Hello everyone and welcome back for episode number 36 of Rising Above Adversity AFC Bournemouth. And you guys may be able to tell that I am in a very buoyant mood coming into this episode. My spirits are currently very high and well, you can clearly see the reason why. We have been in scintillating form since the last episode, which I would highly recommend you go back and watch if you missed it, of course. That Liverpool game that we played in the last episode was the most enthralling game of Football Manager that I have witnessed pretty much since the time I've been playing Football Manager. It was crazy, so if you missed that, go back and watch it right this minute. Anyway, since that episode, of course, as I said, we have been in incredible form. We actually lost back-to-back games following that Liverpool game. We got knocked out of the Capital One Cup, as you can see, to losing to Fulham at home. Really frustrating, of course. We are the holders of the competition, but we've lost our crown. And, well, we've just got to move on. It was disappointing at the time, but, you know, we move on. And we actually moved on and lost to Chelsea in the next game. And, to be honest, we lost 1-0, and I was not that disappointed. Remember, I think we got beat 4-0 there last year. So, you know, progress. We've made progress in that regard. But since that Chelsea game, just look at the results. We beat Dinamo Kiev in the Europa League 2-0. Leicester 5-0 in the league. Derby 4-0 in the league. Then Lecce in the Europa League 3-0. Watford 5-0. Norwich 4-1. We have just been irresistible in all competitions. The amount of goals that we're scoring. We're keeping clean sheets as well. You can see out of those 6 games, we kept 5 clean sheets. I can't explain how happy I am at the moment where we're currently standing in both competitions, in the Europa League and the Premier League. I'll show you our Europa League group first up. We've actually made it through to the knockout round. I'm going to show you two games today. Gladbach in the Europa League and Manchester City in the league. You can see we're not tied. We're in second place behind Gladbach in Group C, 2 points behind. So there's the small matter of deciding who finishes top of the group. Of course, we need to go to Germany and win against Gladbach. They're unbeaten, just like ourselves. Dinamo Kiev in third, Lecce, the whipping boys of the group down there in fourth with 0 points and a goal difference of -14. So yeah, we've got to decide who finishes top of the Europa League group. And in the Premier League, we are currently in third. I mean, this is just ridiculous stuff. And we've got a game in hand, remember that. You can see Manchester City and Manchester United both on 33 points. We are in third place on 31 points with a game in hand. Of course, we play Manchester City in a few days' time. So it just is ridiculous stuff at the moment. It wasn't something I was expecting this year. Of course, we finished 7th last year. I was expecting some progress, but this level of progress was something I couldn't have imagined. But yeah, we're doing a fantastic job at the moment, and as I said, spirits are high in the Bournemouth camp with myself and the players. It's just brilliant stuff. But we've got, again, as I said, we've got Gladbach and Man City coming up today. So let me bring you to the team sheet for the game against Gladbach in the Europa League. Right then, I'm going full strength for this game. I want us to finish top of the group. Put a marker down in this Europa League campaign. So we've got Bardi in goal, back forward, Debuchy, Lee Song-yong, Emmanuel Mamana and Para. In central midfield, we've got Sidachuk and Fekir. On the right, we've got Antep. In the central attacking midfield position, we've got Nunes, Correa on the left, and Vieto up front. Of course, as I said, we need to win in Germany if we want to finish top of the group. Gladbach drew with us in the home game, so we know they're a difficult opposition, but we'll see what we can do. We are definitely a good side, and we're capable of going there and getting a win. And just gone half an hour in the game, you can see by the stats, we've been completely dominant in these early stages. And Tep whips the ball in, Correa with a golden opportunity. You really would expect him to be putting the ball in the back of the net here, but we could still have a chance, and no, it's offside. Disappointed with Correa there, should have put us 1-0 ahead. Benjamin Nunes has picked up an injury, the Spanish sensation. That's disappointing. Hopefully he's not out for too long. We'll bring on Nikosos, thank you for him. Not too long to half time now. We've had the much better of the first half, but so far we haven't managed to turn our good possession, our good play into a goal. So there it is, half time. No more chances after that Benjamin Nunes injury. So 0-0 it is at half time. As I said, we've been the much better of the two sides going into half time, but so far we have not managed to put the ball in the back of the net. Good performance so far. So I'll tell the players that we've been unlucky as we should have probably been ahead. Whacking Correa, that chance was a golden opportunity. Vieto also had a good chance, but we'll see what we can do in the second half. 0-0, still hoping that we can finish top of this group. It would put a real marker down in this competition for us. So let's get back into the second half. Right then, early stage in the second half, ball whipped in from the guy whose name I cannot pronounce. It's whipped in again. Oh, that looks dangerous. Oh, and it's 1-0 Glad. Oh no, it's offside. What an amazing beard that is. Oh, offside. Offside, still 0-0. Bardi, we will recycle the attack. Para, the amazing Brazilian fullback. He's been sensational for us. Bought him for 1.9 million. Remove him. Send him off. Holtby, I can't talk. Holtby is gone. Red card. And we've already been dominant in the game. Surely now, with that man gone off the pitch, we've got a man advance. Surely we will go on and win the game. Right, 65th minute. Nothing happening again. So I'm going to make changes. I want to win this game. Vieto's not having the greatest of game, but Martial is currently out injured. So I can't bring him on. I should mention Martial and Vieto have been sensational rotating up front. They've both been incredible this season. And one of the reasons why we've been able to score so many goals. I'm going to bring off Fontep. I'm going to bring on Nathan Redmond. And I'm also going to bring off Sergej Sidorchuk. He loves the yellow card, Sidorchuk. He's on one in this game, so I'm going to bring on Andres Cubas for him. And with that man advantage again, we really need to start pushing forward and trying to get this win. I might actually change to attacking. I do really want to win this game, so I'm going to change to attacking, make those changes, and hopefully we can reap the rewards in these final minutes of the game. Right, 20 minutes to go. Throwing from Debuchy. Nathan Redmond into Nikorsos. Thank you. Back to Vieto. Oh, and it's a wonder save by the keeper. We've been denied once again. And it might not just be our day, but we're coming forward again, so I'm going to stick with it. Surely we've got to score. We've been so dominant in this game. Fekir to Correa. Vieto is there. It's an error. We've got the goal. It's come through an error from one of the Gladbach defenders. Nodded it straight into Vieto's path, and there was no way he's going to miss from there. 1-0. Oh, don't score. Do not do this. They're down to 10 men. Do not concede. Oh, they're pouring forward. Oh, I don't like this. Babana deals with it. Get it out. This highlight is going on forever, but Vieto, that's a terrible pass. Debuchy to Fekir. Come on. Fekir to Stanky. We've got the space to Vieto. Come on, Vieto. Yes. There it is, top of the group in Group C is going to be sealed. Luciano Vieto with his 15th goal of the season, 2-0. There it is, full time in Germany. Gladbach 0, Bournemouth 2, top of the group has been secured, and we were fully deserving of that win. Gladbach rarely caused us any problems in that one. Look at how dominant we were, 22 shots to their 3. 64% of possession, and there's confirmation that we top the group. But now we've got a game against Manchester City, a massive game coming up in a few days time, so let's shift our focus to that one. Right then, guys, I've had to make 3 changes for the game against Manchester City. 2 have been enforced. Remember, Benjamin Nunes got injured in the last game. He's out for 4 to 5 weeks, with strained ankle ligaments, which is not ideal, but we'll have to deal with it. Sergej Sidorchuk is out suspended for this one. I mentioned he loves the yellow card in the last episode, in the last game, and well, yeah, he's suspended for this one after picking up 5 yellow cards in the league. And Debuchy is also been dropped from the team, not for because he's particularly bad, but he's 33 years old now. He can't play week in, week out. He's been absolutely brilliant for us, coming on loan this year, of course, for the 2nd season in a row. But Patrick Zadrahau is in the team for this one. It seems crazy to say, but this is a top of the table clash. We could potentially go top of the table on goal difference if we beat Manchester City today, and we would go top with a game in hand. It really is ridiculous stuff, but we find ourselves in this position, and we've got to take our chances when they come. We're at home, so we'll be looking to put the pressure on Man City in this one. Let's get into the game. But Man City are going to look to bring it forward here. Isco on the ball into Kevin Volland. Oh, and it's 1-0. Despite us having a good, good start to the game, we find ourselves behind. City take the lead through that Kevin Volland goal. Chance Joe Hart will look to take it out from the back. Emre Can nods it down to Company, to Mbemba. They're playing 3 at the back quite interestingly, City. Aguero and Volland in a partnership with Isco up front. It is pretty amazing as Volland gets his shot away, and City, after taking that lead, are really looking to take a hold of the game and kill us off. This half has been a little frustrating. As you can see by the stats, we've probably been the better of the two sides. Aguero goes in. But it's been City with the clear-cut chances so far. And we're actually going to head towards half-time. Hold on a minute. Stanku on the ball. Can he find a cross? He does. And Tep's in there. It falls down to Kubas with a long-range effort. Oh, it's into the palms of Joe Hart. But straight from that, Man City are on the attack again. And it's Isco. And this City forward line is just too deadly. Aguero feeds it into Isco. Isco scored against us here last year. He's done it again. And it's 2-0. This game has been filled with highlights in the late stages of the first half. And it's 3-0. We don't deserve this. We really don't deserve this. Kevin Volland makes it 3. We just don't deserve to be 3-0 down. It says City are cruising. They are judging by the scoreline. But we just... Oh, it's annoying. That is really annoying that we've completely just capitulated after they scored their first goal. What do I do? Go attacking? I don't know. I don't know what to do here. The City team is just completely... No wonder Ongenda can't get a game in that team. They're just unbelievable. But we'll change it to control. Tell the players I'm not happy. 3-0 down at half-time. Hopefully we can, pull back some pride and get a goal or two in this second half. See that 5 at the back they've got there? It's just pretty difficult to get behind them when Vieto just seems to be the only man up front. We really need to be getting more support in. As Isco floats in a corner, just get it away, please, no more. Leave us alone. Our goal difference is currently the best in the league, but it could take a bit of a battering if we're not careful here. Right, time for changes in the game. 60 minutes gone. Nothing happening in terms of us going forward. We've been terrible defensively in this one. Para, who's been sensational for us, the signing this summer from Cruzeiro, but this game has been terrible. Fekir is not doing great in terms of fitness, but I haven't got anyone to bring him off for, so I'm just going to bring on Nathan Redmond. That's kind of the usual change that we make in the game. Apart from that, I haven't got anyone on the bench that's going to make an impact. I think that's one of our problems. The squad depth at the moment is not that great in terms of the quality that we've got on the bench. That's something we may look to improve in January. But anyway, focusing on this game, Nathan Redmond onto Entep. 3-0, half an hour to go. No chance of us getting back into this one, but hopefully again we can salvage some pride. And it still remains 3-0. And City have just been relentless in their quest to just completely put us to the sword. We've had no answers to their defensive solidity and their attacking talent. We just haven't been able to deal with it. But if we can get a goal here, at least there'll be something. Oh my god, that just sums it all up. Wow, our best player, Joaquin Correa. Unreal. So then, we've finally been put out of our misery. Full-time whistle has blown. We managed not to concede any goals in the second half, and it finishes 3-0. I mean, after the first half, I was really the downbeat. I mean, looking at the stats, it was such an even game, but again, I said it, the City attacking talent, we just had no answer for it. And they go top of the table on 36 points. We stay in 4th, but we've got a game in hand. If we win that, which is coming up in a few days' time, we could go into 2nd. So, I won't be too disheartened by that result. City are a quality side. We'll have a look at the fixtures. And so we've got West Ham up in a few days' time. We're going to have a big test coming up. Of course, it is the Christmas period, always a busy one in the English football schedule. So, we're going to have to try and cope with the demands of the schedule. And we haven't got the biggest squad, so it'll be interesting to see how we deal with that. But I'm not sure when I'm going to come back. Just looking at it, maybe around this period here. We'll leave it a little while and then I'll come back. The January window, again, coming up, I mentioned I might try to look to do some business there, try and strengthen our squad depth. But again, of course, I'll let you guys know what happens. I can't even speak here. I'll let you guys know anything as it develops. So let me wrap this episode up here. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to the channel just yet, please do subscribe to the channel. But for now, it's been the Halfback, and I'll see you guys in a bit.